A magnitude 7.8 earthquake has struck central Turkey and northwest Syria, killing about 200 people as buildings collapsed across the snowy region and triggering a search for survivors trapped in rubble. The quake, which hit early on Monday morning, was also felt in Cyprus and Lebanon. Building collapses after massive 7.8 magnitude earthquake greater than Turkey's disaster agency said 76 people had been killed and 440 were hurt, as authorities scrambled rescue teams and supply aircraft to the affected area, while declaring a level 4 alarm that calls for international assistance. President Tayyip Erdogan spoke by telephone with the governors of 8 affected provinces to gather information on the situation and rescue efforts, his office said in a statement. Syrian state media said more than 100 people were killed and dozens more injured, most in the provinces of Hama, Aleppo and Latakia, where numerous buildings had been brought down. The situation is very tragic. Tens of buildings have collapsed in the city of Salkin, a member of the White Helmets Rescue Organization said in a video clip on Twitter, referring to a town about 5 kilometers from the Turkish border. The rescuer on the clip, which showed a rubble-strewn street, said homes were totally destroyed. Many buildings in the region had already suffered damage in fighting during Syria's nearly 12-year-long civil war. People in Damascus, and in the Lebanese cities of Beirut and Tripoli, ran into the street and took to their cars to get away from their buildings in case they collapsed, witnesses said. The United States was profoundly concerned about the quake in Turkey and Syria and was monitoring events closely, White House National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan said on Twitter. I have been in touch with Turkish officials to relay that we stand ready to provide any and all needed assistance, he said. The region straddles seismic fault lines and is prone to earthquakes. The tremor lasted about a minute and shattered windows, according to a Reuters witness in Diyarbakir, 350 kilometers to the east, where a security official said at least 17 buildings collapsed. Authorities said 16 structures collapsed in Şanlıurfa and 34 in Osmaniye. Broadcasters TRT and Haberturk showed footage of people picking through building wreckage, moving stretchers and seeking survivors in the city of Kahramanmaraş, where it was still dark. Our primary job is to carry out the search and rescue work, and to do that all our teams are on alert, Turkish Interior Minister Süleyman Soylu told reporters. The German Research Center for Geosciences said the quake struck at a depth of 10 kilometers, while the EMSC monitoring service said it was assessing the risk of a tsunami. The U.S. Geological Survey reported a series of further earthquakes following the initial tremor, which it put at a magnitude of 7.8. There was a quake measuring 6.7 in Gaziantep and another of 5.6 in the city's Nurdag area. Turkey's Disaster and Emergency Management Authority put the magnitude of the quake at 7.4 near Kahramanmaraş and the larger city of Gaziantep, close to the Syrian border. Tremors were also felt in the Turkish capital of Ankara, 460 kilometers northwest of the epicenter, and in Cyprus, where police reported no damage. The earthquake struck in a region that we feared. There is serious widespread damage, Kerem Kanık, the chief of the Turkish Red Crescent Relief Agency, told Haberturk, issuing an appeal for blood donations. Turkey is among the most earthquake-prone countries in the world. More than 17,000 people were killed in 1999 when a 7.6 magnitude quake struck Izmit, a city southeast of Istanbul. In 2011, a quake in the eastern city of Van killed more than 500.